Hi everyone, we are doing paper 0452, May-June 2023, paper 22. So if you see, the question number 1 is about Umar, a trader, and you have to prepare his cash book. So the cash book, rule of your cash book is debit what comes in and credit what goes out. So keeping this in mind, you will make the cash book. A cash book has three accounts. The first account is the cash account. Second account, bank. Discount allowed. Discount received, cash in bank. Now, if you see, Umar is a trader, and these transactions have taken place in the month of April. And you have to bring down the balances on 1st of May. On 3rd of April, you have the first transaction, paid 1,000 into the bank from personal money. Anything that you bring from your personal account, from your personal money, is called capital. We have already been given the cash balance on the debit, that is 120, and the bank balance on the debit, that is 477. This is bank overdraft. On 3rd of April, April 3, you have paid into the bank from your personal money. When you pay the money into the bank from your personal money, it is called capital. So 1,000 is coming in capital. Cash sales directly put into the bank account. So it is directly coming in the bank account. On the 10th of April, you will write sales. Purchase goods. Money is going out of the bank account. Whenever the word goods is coming, you can either use purchases or sales. So you have purchased goods, but it is on credit. When I am talking about goods purchased on credit, that means it is not a cash transaction. And if it is not a cash transaction, it will not come in cash book. So this transaction is not recorded in the cash book. Paid 68 for petrol. Money is going out on the 15th for petrol. So I will write on the 15th. I can either write petrol or petrol is motor expenses. I will write 68. Year paid 360 by telephonic transfer. Telephone transfer means bank transfer. Money is going out of the bank on the 7th of April. It is going to a supplier, Alexandra. So I will write Alexander. It is going out of the bank. Paid rent by standing orders. Whenever you pay by standing orders, that means it is through bank. Money is going out on the 16th for rent and it is going out of the bank. 23rd, received a check of 384 from a customer in full settlement of 400. Whenever there is the word in full settlement, that means either discount allowed or discount received is coming. Now, because I have received the money, that means there is discount allowed. How much have I received? 384. What is the discount allowed? 400 minus 384. Discount allowed is 16. Received check from whom? Esme. paid 323 by check to Alexandra. So how much have I paid? I have paid 323 by check to Alexandra, and this I have paid after deducting cash discount. To whom? Alexander. Purchase goods on credit from Alexander. So I am purchasing the goods on credit. This is a credit transaction. It will not come in the cash book. Now I have to close the cash book. Very easy sum of cash book. Discounts will just be totaled. First, I will close the cash book, the cash account. 120. There is nothing to deduct on the credit side. It will be balance closed down. 52 on the 30th. Now I will close the bank account. The debit total of the bank account is 2079. What is the credit total of bank account? The credit total of bank account is 477 plus 68 plus 360 plus 400 plus 323. It is 1628. The debit total is more, so I will write the debit total on both sides. So I will write 2079 on both sides. From that, I will deduct the credit total. So I have my balance closed down. On the credit side, it is 519. On the first date of the next month, do not forget to bring down the balance. It will be balance begin down. I will write the same amounts. $52 and 519. Please remember, you have to bring down the balance on the opposite side, first date of the next month. Now, what have they asked you? They want you to prepare Alexander account. So if I have to prepare Alexander account, I have to mark all the transactions that is related to Alexander. So I have to prepare Alexander account. If I'm to prepare Alexander account, I have to mark all the transactions that is related to Alexander. So I will highlight all the things that is related to Alexander. Alexander, Alexander, Alexander. If I see I have paid to Alexander 360, who is a supplier. That means Alexander is a supplier. He is a credit supplier, so I can say he's a creditor. Or I can say he's a trade payable. Or you could also say he is like a PLCA account. It always has a credit balance. Below that you have credit purchases. Everything else on the debit side. So on the 7th of April, I have paid it to him 360 through a telephone transfer. So I will write bank. On the 12th, I have purchased goods 340 from Alexandra. Again, I have paid 323 and deducted cash discount. So on the 27th, I have paid him 323 and there is a discount of 17 on the same date. Purchase goods of 225 from Alexander. Credit purchases 235. On supplier's account, always have a credit balance below that credit purchases. Everything else on the debit side, even the closing balance, that is the balance closed down on the last date of the month, that is April 30th, will also come on the credit side. Close the account. The credit total is 935. From this 935, deduct 316, 323, 17. You'll get a closing balance of 235. And the same balance you will bring down on May 1. It will be balance begin down 235. With this, I make the supplier account. It is for 5 marks. Now, sorry, it is for 4 marks. Let's go ahead. Umar buys all his supplies from Alexander, who does not allow any trade discount. Umar is now considering to purchase from suppliers his supplies from Tahir, who would give him 3% trade discount, but no cash discount. Okay. Advise Umar whether he should purchase his supplies from Alexander or purchase from both Alexander and Tahir. So you have option 1 that you buy from Alexander only, and you have option 2 that you buy from Alexander and Tahir both. So you have to give advantages and disadvantages of option 1. 2 marks to discuss about option 1. You purchase from Alexander and Tahir. So you give advantages and disadvantages of option 2. 2 marks to discuss about option 2 and 1 mark for your advice. So this is how, when you are given options, you have to see it carries how many marks. For every option, you will be getting 2 marks. So you can discuss one advantage of option 1, one advantage of option 2, one disadvantage of option 1, one disadvantage of option 2, and you would get 1 mark for your advice. So your option 1 is you purchase from Alexander only. What is Alexander doing? He does not give trade discount. So Alexander does not give you trade discount, but he gives you cash discount. So what I will do, I will find out the percentage cash discount that Alexander is giving me. What is the cash discount that Alexander is giving you? If you see this transaction of 27th, there is 323 payment and 17 discount. So there is a settlement of 340 in 323. So the discount is 17 for a transaction of 340. So you will get your percentage cash discount. So 17 divided by 340 into 100. Your percentage cash discount is 5%. How do you get it? The discount that you received over the amount that is settled for that discount into 100. So you get 5% cash discount, no trade discount when you purchase from Alexander. So when you purchase from Alexander, He's giving you a cash discount of 5%. This is the advantage of option 1. Disadvantage of option 1 is that he does not give you any trade discount. He does not give you any trade discounts, but you may lose the cash discount if you do not pay on time. Now we will talk about option 2. Option 2 is you purchase from both Alexander and Tahir. So can you tell me, if you purchase from both Alexander and Tahir, what will happen? If you purchase from both Alexander and Tahir, what will happen? Think. If I am purchasing from Alexander and Tahir, I will get trade discount also. I will get cash discount also. Okay, if I am getting trade discount, the cost of buying good will reduce. This is the advantage I can write. What is the disadvantage of buying from Tahir? The Tahir's trade discount is less when you compare to the cash discount of Alexander. So you just have to write one thing. What is your recommendation? I would recommend that if you have liquidity, so you should take advantage of the cash discount. Maintain relationship with Alexander so that maybe in future he can give you a trade discount. So this is how you have to write your answer and you need to frame it. You have to write about option 1, advantage, disadvantage. Option 2, advantage, one disadvantage. And then you will have to write your recommendation as to what do you recommend. So this is question number 1 of May-June 2023, paper 22.